What up, Danny D?
What's up, Danielle?
Hey, I got you a lead. You ready?
All right, what do you got?
All right, I'm gonna send you over to Tom and Joe.
They're a set of twins, and they've been collecting ever since they were kids.
Their dad used to take them to auctions, and
He trained them at a really young age how to wheel and deal.
What do they deal in?
they both have their own separate collections.
Joe's more into coin op stuff, and Tom actually claims to have
One of the biggest mannequin collections in the world.
The biggest mannequin collection in the world?
Trust me, there's a lot of
mannequins.
I want a mannequin that looks like Mole Man. All right, we'll hook it up.
All right, have fun.
Bye.
See ya.
Look at that, Frank.
Whoa.
I haven't been in a 1-hour Photoshop since the late 90s. Hello.
Well, hello, I'll be right there.
I didn't even know these places still existed.
Are you Tommy or Joe?
Tommy.
Tommy, Frank.
What's going on, man?
Joe, how are you? Pleased to meet you, Joe.
Yeah. Are you? I take it you're the mannequin guy.
Yep, you got it.
From all of the lifeless eyes staring at me to Tom handing me a mannequin hand, I can tell this is going to be an interesting pick. So what's up with this? Is this real or fake?
That's a real one.
No kidding.
It's a real one, wow.
I'm looking at these guys, and I'm glad one has a beard, because if he didn't, I wouldn't be able to tell them apart. They're identical twins. Danielle was telling us about you, man. She said you have the world's largest collection of mannequins.
I don't know, it was a weird obsession. I got my first mannequin when I was about 15 years old, and I kind of dressed her up and left her in the house, and then I found out she was better looking undressed, so then I just said, you know what, I like collecting them because they keep me sane in the mind. And you notice that most of them have strange faces, smiles. So I really hated mannequins that had boring, straight zombie look. And let's go up to private headquarters.
All right. Wow.
Whoa.
There's
look
only
at
room
this.
for one person at a time, so who wants to go first?
Frank does.
Wow, these are crazy.
We see 1 or 2 mannequins from time to time, and I know they can be valuable, but I've never seen this many in one spot.
These are very hard to find. These are all Marlene Dietrich. I used to go to stores to hound people, are you throwing your mannequins away? Can I have them? Do you want to donate them to me? Till they eventually sold them or gave them to me.
Come to find out that the mannequins aren't for sale. But he's got a heck of a business here. I'm learning a lot. So they bring us outside, and they're telling us they have a bunch of buildings throughout town here.
This building we just acquired to put our junk in it because
Good for you.
no one's renting it. I've been collecting probably my entire life, so 50 years. I would stash more stuff all over, but I'm running out of space and buildings, so it's like, you gotta make room to get bigger and better things.
Here we go. Now we're starting to get into some of the fun stuff for you.
When we walk into this place, there's a lot of carousel horses in here. There's roosters, there's cows.
Wow.
This is really amazing stuff. I only see things like this in books or in really high-end collections. Man, the duck's cool.
Yeah, you be cool?
A lot of the carousels you see were either all horses, but 1 or 2 might have had a deer or it could have had a goat. So you try to go out and find some of the rarer pieces, which are animals.
Ooh, here, I like these.
That's 2 really early primitive track horses.
I'm interested in carousel horses that aren't restored and are American-made. These fit that bill.
Gorgeous ones with original glass eyes.
Carousel horses never seem to go out of style. People display them like they're pieces of art, and they really, truly are. But for a while there, their prices were incredibly high. Now the prices have come down to where they're a lot more obtainable. What do you got on those?
I like to keep them together as the pair, and
Yeah.
probably like 4 for the pair.
I'm interested, but for 4,000 bucks, we gotta pull them
Holy-
out to see what they look like.
There you go.
Once they're out, they're more incredible than I thought.
It's real early.
What I like about these is they're early American, and they have layers of different colors of paint. How about 35 for the pair? You were at 4K.
What do you think? Should we be nice to them?
Well, that's a good consideration. Let's
well,
move to the
you know
next
what?
garage.
I think we could do 35.
You think so?
Yeah.
right, let's do it.
It's time that they make a new stable.
All right.
All right, let's do it. I stick my hand out right away before Tom has the chance to talk Joe out of it, because I want to seal the deal and I want to move on. There's a lot of stuff to look at here.
Okay, well, we got this old fallen down garage full of
Love it already.
grease. There you go.
Oh, yeah. You can't even get in. I mean, it is packed. Uh-oh. There's parts and pieces to machines they're putting together.
Woo! Man, you guys
Whoa.
got piled in here. This space looks untouched. You can tell that. There's layers of dust on everything. Oh, Frank. Look at that.
Oh, major elephant.
Mega elephant.
There's the elephant.
That's awesome. Here it is. The elephant is in the room. His name is Tusco. He's coin operated. This is a kid's ride from the 1950s. Most of the time, you see them, they're restored. To find them unrestored is pretty rare.
It has the terrain where it looks more like ground versus a straight box that
Really?
he goes on.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's shaped like the terrain of the ground.
Gotcha.
Where most of them are always
It's
on
just
a
on a square box.
Okay.
This is a great piece. You always see horses. Every once in a while, you see the duck, but you never see Tusco. And when Tusco comes up, if there's a little bit on the back end, you gotta buy it. How much?
Tell you what, I would let it go for 35. It's an elephant. Where you go find another elephant?
There's a lot of paint loss on the base.
Yeah, oh yeah, it needs to definitely be brushed all down and redone.
Is the coin mechanism hooked up to it?
No,
Motors in it and everything?
yep, has the original pole.
Where's that at?
Someplace over here.
Someplace over
Over
here.
here, or on the shelf.
Place you
but I
gotta
don't
dig
see it.
around.
Now, I can find the coin box, but the pole supported the coin box. It's a unique piece because it looks like a piece of bamboo. And it's got a metal tag on it. It's actually got the serial number on it. 34.
35.
34.
35, 35, 35,
34.75.
35, 35, 35.
Tom is getting this crazy look in his eye.
Can't do it. Do you have the pole?
I'll find you the pole.
35 with the pole.
We'll find it.
35 with the
We'll
pole.
find it. We'll find
35.
it. You got it.
Doing it.
I didn't want to do it, but you got it.
I know you didn't
You
want to do
got
it.
it.
I know you didn't want to do it.
You didn't want to do
All right,
it.
let's move this. They've been packing this place for decades. The chance of finding this pole is pretty slim. And without the pole, it takes the value down a few notches.
Pole's laying down on this.
You see it?
This is
That's a wood leg off a pinball machine.
So we finally wheel Tusco out. There he is.
Seeing the daylight.
Now it's in the light. When I look at the faded and cracked paint on this piece, it almost makes it look like actual elephant skin.
Epic!
What do you see back there?
Raccoon turds.
We better find this pole.
Lift this up. Whoa!
That's it.
Whoa!
That's it, baby. You got it.
Whoa-ho-ho! Daddy found it. Oh, yeah. There he is.
Original Tusco.
Tusco. I gotta find the guy that appreciates this piece for the condition that it's in. There's not a huge margin, but it's so cool, I wanna pull it out of here.
Hey, now look at these.
We got horses here, and they're the duels, which are very rare because you always see the singles.
These are dual horses that came off a carousel.
And I think there might have been 6 or 10 of them on the carousel
ride.
that went around in the ride.
The paint is chipped and peeling, but it's just right. And they're complete because they have the original carriage. These are really hard to find.
Cast iron,
Cast iron.
all original. Well, the carousel horses are always fun because it's not a thrill ride. It doesn't go fast, it doesn't go up and down, it doesn't drop you on your head.
And they said a proven fact that more accidents occur on a carousel than any other ride because people are more like, haha, it's a slow ride whatsoever. They get on, they fall off, the horse comes down, whack them on the head or something.
How much are the dual horses?
I would do it for like 1,800.
What about 1,200 bucks?
I'm wheezing.
15.
13 and a half.
$14.99. It's
Nah,
still-
I can't go 1,500
Yeah, you
on them.
can.
I can't.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
I know you can. I said you can.
I'm gonna pass at 15. I just don't think I can. I don't think I can recoup. 13.50. 13.50. It's missing the bells.
1350. 1350. All right. Well, we'll break down and give it to you for 1350. All righty.
All right. Joe and Tom are tough. Sometimes you got to be willing to walk away to get a decent price, and this time it worked in the end.
Today was a good day. Tom and Joe actually remind me of my brother and I. Here we go, Frankie. Being brothers, you automatically have a bond. But being able to strengthen that bond with them collecting together is pretty cool. That takes the brother relationship and kicks it up a couple notches. Hey.
Okay, dude.
All right, man, thank you.
Yeah.
You gotta be proud of these guys.
I am. Yeah, I would definitely say we taught them a few
Or
things.
is.
And you got my number, so if you see any mannequins,
And I hope we was fair with them that we didn't beat them up too bad on some of the stuff there. I mean, you know, it's all in the ball game there. Let's see who's gonna kick who, you know?
A happy mannequin to you.
okay, see ya.